Hey everyone, so welcome to my intermediate front split class. So we are going to start with a warm-up and we're going to do some active flexibility exercises, and then we're going to do some passive exercises and a tiny bit of splits at the end. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to start with a warm-up. So I want you to stand wide with your feet and we're going to be doing side lunges. So I want you to lunge to the side as far down as you can and back up, and then to the other side. And we're going to be repeating this 10 times. If you can come lower than what I can do here, feel free to come as low as you can. Otherwise, we're going to be staying up here, keeping our chest up, making sure we're not down here. We're going to do 4 more, and 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. So for our next exercise, we're going to be using the wall. So I place one hand on the wall. My outside leg is going to be lifting up in front of me. And then I'm going to be coming through and as far down as I can. And back up. And as far down as I can. So we really want to be doing this really slow. So we really feel we're warming up the leg that goes up and down, but we're also warming up our standing leg. We're going to go for 10 repetitions. So this should not be a swing. This is a really nice and slow exercise. Trying to, of course, lift as high as you can in the front and in the back. Awesome work. We have 3 left. 2 and 1. Nice. We're going to be switching legs and we're going to do 10 on the other side. Really nice and slow, making sure we're keeping the balance. Try not to use the wall too much. Of course, it is there for balance, but try not to lean on it too much. If you feel that you can do this without the wall, go ahead and do it without the wall. We have 5 left. 4, 3, 2, and 1 last one. So for the next exercise we're going to use a block. You can use a chair or a sofa, whatever you have that gives you a little bit extra height here. If you can reach all the way down to the ground with straight leg, that's great. Keep your hands on the ground. Otherwise, we're going to be using the block. I'm going to stand on one leg. The other leg is going to extend behind me. My foot is flexed and I'm going to be lifting up to 90 degrees here. Trying to keep both my legs straight. If this leg is bending, that means that you need to have your hands higher up. So you just need something that's a bit taller under your hands. We have 5 repetitions left. 3, 2, and 1. Really nice. And we're going to be switching legs. So the aim of this exercise is to really warm up our glutes, but also to warm up the muscles that stabilize our hips. As we do this exercise, we also want to make sure that both of our hip bones are pointing straight down to the mat. 2 and 1. Awesome. So what I want you to do now, I want you to pause the video, repeat all the exercises we have done at least 1 time, preferably 2 times to get really, really warm. 10 repetitions on each exercise, and when you're ready, press play and we're gonna move on. Awesome to have you back. I hope you feel really warm. We're gonna move on with some other exercises. So I'm lying down flat on the mat. I want to make sure I squeeze my core so there's no gap. My bottom leg is bent. My top leg is going to be coming up to my chest as high as I can without lifting the glutes. And I'm going to be straightening and bringing it back down. Up, straightening, bringing back down. Trying to keep everything tight here as we go. We're going to go for 10 repetitions. We have 3 left. In this exercise, you should really feel it in your hip flexors here, but also in your core. 2 exercises left. 2 exercises, 2 repetitions, sorry. Nice. And we're gonna be switching legs and doing 10 on the other leg. So we really wanna be using our core, our hip flexors to try to bring that knee as close as we can to our chest. And when we extend, we don't want the knee to go back. So I really don't want to be doing this. So I'm bringing my knee, keeping it where it is, straightening my leg, and then bringing the leg down. We have 5 left, and 4, and 3, 2, and one last one. Awesome. Really nice. So we're gonna go back to the leg we started with, and this time we're gonna be extending our leg as much as we can. We wanna keep the quad tight, leg is straight, foot is pointed, and we wanna be pulsing the leg towards our face, which means that this is as close as my leg gets to my chest, but I wanna use a little bit of momentum to bring it even further in. And we're gonna go for 20 here. Three, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're gonna be switching legs. Five left. 3, 2, and 1. Really, really nice. So the last thing we're gonna do here, we're gonna bring the leg up as close as we can to our face, and then we're gonna count to 20 in our head. So we're bringing the leg up, leg is straight, quad is engaged, foot is pointed, sorry, and we're gonna be bringing the knee into our chest. Nice work. I have 10 left. Three, 2, and 1. Really nice. So you should really be feeling it here and in your core. We're gonna switch to the other leg. 20 seconds. Five seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. So we're gonna move on to our next couple of stretches, and the stretches we're gonna be doing now, they are targeting the back of our legs. So if you have a block, feel free to use a block. If you feel enough of the stretch sitting like this, then just stay on the ground. So what we want to do, we're going to be bringing one of our legs a little bit out. So this is our leg that's relaxed. We're not supposed to feel too much of a stretch in this leg. If this is very hard for you, feel free to also place a block under your glutes, as it is going to make it a bit easier to stay in this position. Otherwise, what we're going to do here, we're going to lift our arms up. We're going to make sure we're arching through our back. This foot is flexed, and we're going to be bringing our stomach down to this foot. We're going to do that, and we're going to hold it for 30 seconds. And once we're done with 30 seconds there, we're going to grab something we can pull our foot in with. I'm just using a pair of pants here. I'm going to put it on my foot, and I'm going to lift my chest up, and I use it to pull my foot in. And we're going to do that and hold it for 30 seconds as well. Okay, so we're starting here, inhaling, arms up, exhaling, my stomach is coming down to my quad. And we're going to be holding for 30 seconds. We have 20 seconds left. So you should really feel it behind the calf and behind the leg here, so in our hamstrings. I know it's really hard to keep the arms up, but we got it. 3, 2, and 1. Grabbing your pants or your band, pulling the foot in, lifting the chest up. So you should still feel this behind your calf and behind your leg here, so in your hamstrings, but it's just less intense on our shoulders. Awesome work. We have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to be bringing our arms back up and doing the same as we did just before. Another 30 seconds. Breathing in and out, trying to reach as far as we can with our hands, arching our back, keeping the leg we're stretching straight so it doesn't bend. If it bends, then you need to come higher up with your upper body. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. So last 30 seconds here. Really arching our back, bringing our stomach down to our quad. Three, 2, and 1. Really nice. So we're gonna repeat it on the other leg. 30 seconds here. Making sure that both of our glutes are down on the ground, reaching as far as we can with our arms, keeping our arms straight. Nice. We only have 10 seconds left now. I know this is really hard. Inhale and exhale as deeply as you can, and every time you exhale, try to see if you can come a bit further down. Nice. And come out. We're going to be using our band, pulling our foot in, chest up and proud. We only have 10 seconds left. Try to really, really enjoy it. And break. Okay, so we're gonna do it one more time. Arms up, coming down to our leg. Reaching as far as we can with our hands. Remember to keep your foot flexed because your foot will want to point, but we want to really keep it flexed. Arching, arching. We only have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. And one last time with our band. Really try to pull the foot in as much as you can so you feel a lot of a stretch on the back of your lower leg here. Two, and 1. Awesome. So we have now spent a lot of time stretching the back of our legs. So we want to bring a bit of focus to the front. So we're going to be stretching our hip flexors. If you have a block or something soft you can put under your knee, we want to use that now. So I place my block on the mat, my knee goes on the block, my leg steps in front of me. I want to make sure that my hips are not to the side. My hips are straight forward, and I'm going to be bending my front leg and trying to push my hips down into the ground as much as I can. And we're going to be holding that for 1 minute on one leg, 1 minute on the other leg. And when we're done with that, we're going to move on to our splits. And we're on 1 minute here. Really nice. We have 20 seconds left. And 10 seconds. Trying to see if we can sink a bit further down. 3, 2, and 1. So we are going to be switching legs, and we do exact the same thing on the other leg. So my knee goes on the block, leg is in front of me, hands on hips or hand on the wall if you need. And it doesn't matter how low you are in this exercise. As long as you feel this stretch here, you're doing it right. Just make sure we're squeezing our glutes, so we're tilting our hips forward and making sure we're pushing them down to the ground. There are really many things we can be thinking about when we stretch, but now as we're just starting, we really just want to be focusing on the most important things. And as you get more comfortable and more confident in your stretches, we can bring more focus to things like our feet, our back, our chest. But for now, we just want to be thinking about bringing our hips down to the ground. We only have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Really nice. So the last thing we're going to do here, we're going to be holding our splits, but we're not going to be holding our splits with our legs on the ground. We're going to be lying down on our back. Bottom leg is straight. And what we're going to do, we're going to squeeze our core. We're going to lift up our top leg, and we're going to be bringing our leg as close as we can to our face. So this is quite hard for our upper body. So we're going to be feeling that it's quite a big effort to pull our leg in. But that's going to make us stronger in our upper body, and it's also a really nice stretch and a good variation from just sitting in a split. So I'm going to put the timer on for us. We're going to do 30 seconds on one leg, 30 on the other leg. And if you want to do another round or 2 more rounds with 30 on each leg, you're super welcome to do that. So we're down here. Want to make sure the bottom leg is straight, heel is pushing down into the ground. If you feel it is really hard to reach and pull here, you can also use something to wrap around your leg so you can pull your leg in closer. So I've put on the timer, and we have 30 seconds here. So squeezing our core, there is no gap here. My bottom leg is pushing down into the ground. Both legs are straight. I'm pulling my top leg into my chest, or as close to my chest as I can get. The only thing we don't want to do here is we don't want to be pulling this leg to the side. It goes straight down onto our chest. 3, 2, and 1. Really nice. We're going to be switching legs. So we switch legs straight away. We do 30 seconds on the other leg. Breathing in and out, making sure both of our glutes stay on the ground. Pulling the leg in. We have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Thank you so much for joining. If you have any questions, please write a comment and I will answer the best I can. Thank you so much for watching.